Congressman Ed Royce, who's the chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Welcome, sir. Great to have you here today.
Good to be with you.
Let's talk for a moment about this story, which has captured the world's attention. Where do things stand right now with the U.S.'s efforts to help the Nigerian government in this search?
Well, the president of Nigeria has asked for U.S. military support. I have indicated in a letter that I sent Senator Kerry, I've talked to our ambassador in Nigeria and also to our Department of Defense, to the Pentagon, that we have the capability. And yesterday in my committee, in the Foreign Affairs Committee, we passed out a resolution with my amendment that would indicate that we should use U.S. Special Forces, Special Ops on the ground in order to assist in obtaining the release of these girls. And I think that what's unusual here is that the administration for 2 years pushed back. Secretary Clinton pushed back on the idea of designating this as a terrorist organization. It is clear that it is a terrorist organization. We finally got that designation. And frankly, now it's time to do something other than talk about it. Now it's time for us to assist the Nigerians in obtaining the rescue of these young women.
I want to talk more about Hillary Clinton's move not to designate Boko Haram as a terrorist organization in just a few moments, but I want to ask you about the reports that we've been hearing that the girls may already have been sent out of Nigeria to countries like Chad. What are you hearing right now about this situation, and how frustrating has it been knowing that the Nigerian government knew about this kidnapping and failed to take action until weeks went by before anything was done?
You know, one of the frustrating parts, I've met with President Jonathan in Nigeria. I've been there several times to talk with the Nigerian government about the need for them to pick it up. But frankly, they do not have the capabilities that we have, or the British have, or the French, to track, to use satellite technology, to have the special ops available to assist in a rescue operation like this. So now that the president of Nigeria has formally asked for our military support in doing this, it is time for us to deploy assets in the field, as we indicated in the resolution that we passed out of my committee yesterday, in order to assist in the rescue. And let me also share with you, yes, some of the girls may now be in Chad, but many of them are still local. There's 223 girls still missing. 50 have managed to escape. But we should understand that over 500 schools have been destroyed. And that's exactly what Boko Haram is going to continue to do unless the leadership is taken down in this organization, because by destroying the schools, they then create the environment where they go in and tell the young men, join our movement. You don't have an option for Western education. It's a sin. You join our movement, become part of Boko Haram. And this has been continuing and building over the last few years. 500 schools destroyed. It's time for us to assist the Nigerians here now in rescuing the girls and taking down the leadership in this organization.
So, as you pointed out, that Mrs. Clinton was reluctant to designate Boko Haram as a terrorist organization, has some suggesting, of course, that this has left the group capable of carrying out this most recent shocking abduction. And you believe that the critics are justified in this?
I believe, frankly, that that the only way we're going to deter this group, which believes that it's in their best interest to continue to kill teachers, continue to kill boys. Some of them were burned alive in some of these schools, and to take women because they believe that rather than have a woman become educated, that it's preferable to have to take them as concubines or to sell them as wives. Among, I think the asking price was $12 here last week, is what we heard, as they were selling these young girls, high school girls, basically into slavery. You know, I just think that the West has to understand, when this is happening in Pakistan, with a 15-year-old girl there shot because she was trying to get an education, and happening here as a message to other girls not to go to school. We need to help provide the assistance to the government of Nigeria in order to have them have the capability to bring this organization to justice and to rescue these students.
It's certainly a horrific situation. Chairman Royce, thank you so much for joining us with your insights today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.